Hey folks, it's me, Christiana Gaudet, and I am here with the 12 Days of Christmas Tarot Epiphanies. My commitment is to do one card every day for the 12 days of Christmas, starting December 26th, right through to Epiphany, January 6th, and this is day 5 of that. Hey Martha, nice to see you here. Thanks so much for being here. So, one of the things I'm doing with the 12 days of Christmas, hey Liz, nice to see you. Trisha, glad to see you here. And if you're watching an archive, thank you so much for being here. So one of the things I'm doing with these 12 days, and 12 lives in a row is a lot, I got to tell you. But I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. Suzanne has asked for a card. We absolutely will do that. I have a few minutes tonight, so I will get to as many people as I can. If you, Linda feels like a stalker. Hey, Neil, glad to see you. Deirdre, glad you're here. So if you have cards with you, get them shuffled. And I'm going to ask you to pull a card looking for a tarot epiphany. I'm going to ask you to share the card and what your epiphany is. Is it an epiphany about the card? About something you see in the card? Is it... Hang on one second here. There we go. Okay, now I got your comments up. Or is it an epiphany for your life? We're looking for the aha moment. We're looking for a new insight. And one of the things I'm doing is I'm using a different deck for each of the 12 days. So today, were you wondering what I was going to use? Today, Tarot Illuminati. Yeah. Okay. So I'll do mine first. TK is driving and he asked for a card, so I'll do him. And then I will go down the list. I'll get to everyone I can. If you think I skipped over you, that would be accidental. And if that happens, just go ahead and ask again. And again, if you have your deck with you, pick a card. Tell us what your epiphany is. And if I have any other thoughts, I will certainly share them. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. A Tarot Epiphany, day 5 with Illuminati Tarot. The Seven of Swords. Okay. This actually goes along with a few things that I've been thinking about. I have a couple of comments about this. Number one, well, not to make this be about self-promotion, but I just published my end of year blog post, which is called A Conversation with Tarot about 2020. You can find it on my website. You can find it on my Facebook page. Read it, please. Hey, Yvonne, nice to see you. I will absolutely get to you. I am very concerned with how we are losing touch with what truth is. And I recognize, Pete Seeger said the truth is like a rabbit in a bramble patch. You can see it, you know it's in there, but you can't quite get your hands around it. Oh, thank you, Suzanne, for the love of the blog post. I appreciate that. So I recognize that even before social media, even before the blatant lying of politicians, politicians have always lied, I know, but it seems worse now. Even before all of that, it was hard to figure out what truth is. But I feel like now it's getting worse and worse. And with the Seven of Swords, I think about that. But in looking at this, I also feel like the real truth is when we look at ourselves, there are some things we know to be true about ourselves and about what we believe. But we need to learn the difference between personal truth, beliefs, and factual truth. And we need to be able to walk those fine lines and understand those fine lines. So that's my epiphany for today, is to understand that when it comes to spirituality, we all have different truths. We all have different beliefs. But there is a difference between a spiritual truth and a factual truth. And it doesn't mean that your spiritual truth isn't true, but it means the only person you can prove it to is yourself. Does that make sense? So there's my epiphany, which I will ponder for a while. All right. Now, let's start from the top. The first one I'm going to do is TK, who's going to look back in the comments and find it. Okay. TK, your tarot epiphany is the Empress. Call your mother. And beyond that, know that you are loved, know that you are nurtured, and know that you are one who nurtures others. Okay. Next for Suzanne. Here is your tarot epiphany for today, day 5 in the 12 days of Christmas. The Princess of Swords. Be a communicator. You know, this goes back to speaking the truth, learning the truth. This could speak to you of writing. If you happen to be a writer, this could encourage you to write. For me, when I look at this, I think, you know, this really is a card of having an epiphany and being open to the truth that you download for yourself from the universe. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Hey, Martha. Glad to see you. Okay, a card for day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas. What is an epiphany for Martha? Martha, 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords for me tends to be a card about feeling trapped, feeling stuck, and very often feeling stuck in your own anxieties. Your epiphany, Martha, is that you can control. If you put yourself in a cage, if you think yourself into a circle, you're like a dog chasing its tail. You can control that. You do not need to be in that place of overthinking. Okay. Neil, an epiphany card for you. Let's see what we got going on here. Neil, the 3 of Wands. This for me is a card of success. What I see for you, the epiphany that I see for you is the need to envision new success. Be open to that, Neil. Amy, your epiphany card, the 7 of Swords, reverse. Tell me what you think about that. That is so interesting. Okay, Deirdre, so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. You know, I don't usually do this in the evenings, and in the evenings, I think I get a few people who don't normally get to see me in the mornings, so I'm happy to see you. Okay, Deirdre. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. You are a very hard-working person, but this really talks about taking a rest. Being open to taking a little break, being open to pursuing some of your other interests, pursuing your hobbies as well as your work. Okay, Liz, glad to see you. The Ace of Wands reversed. It might be, Liz, that you are not feeling 100%, that you are not feeling all of your power, all of your energy, all of your creativity. The epiphany here is to recognize that whether you're feeling it or not, you have all of your power, you have all of your energy, you have everything you need, and you are able to go forward and do great things. Okay, Yvonne, here is your epiphany card for today, day 5 in the 12 days of Christmas. Let's see what we got going on. And Neil got a good card, the King of Cups. Despite all the stuff in my life, I'm keeping it together. Heck yeah, you sure are. And you know what else? With the King of Cups, you're doing it with love in your heart. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, Cheryl, nice to see you here. Okay, Yvonne. Let's see what we got going on here. Yvonne, the 8 of Wands reversed. So you may be feeling a little stuck. It could be about communication. You may be in a situation where you don't know what to say. It may be a situation where you don't know what's coming or you don't know where to go, but there's something that you don't know. The epiphany here is you haven't figured it out yet. What you need to do is wait. If you're looking for direction, if you're looking for inspiration, whatever it is you're looking for, wait, it will come to you. Be patient. And when it comes, you'll know it. Okay, let's see who's next. Okay, Linda with her Rider-Waite Tarot has pulled the Six of Wands reversed. Ick! I'm heading in a wrong direction. Too much fight. Please put a positive spin on that. Oh, I can, and most easily. Most easily. Because look at your reaction to that card, Linda. Right away, you are very willing to sort of take it as, oh God, I'm making a mistake. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What if the Six of Wands reversed is really there to say, Linda, you're winning. You are winning at this game of life. You just don't always know you're winning. You don't let yourself have the win, but you are winning. How about that for an epiphany? Okay, Marianne, nice to see you again. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, Queen of Wands for you, Marianne. This is beautiful. The epiphany here is to recognize your creativity, your spirituality, to recognize the fire within and to nurture that, to give yourself the time and the energy to nurture your skills, your passion, and your spirituality. Trisha, using the Before Tarot. The card I drew was the World, shows a couple in embrace. My epiphany is not to hang on to minor grievances. Yeah, baby. Let them go and focus on what brings us together. I drew a clarifying card and got Five of Wands, which I thought was hysterical because I'm in a little meaningless tiff. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I adore you too, Linda. Okay, Maya, an epiphany card for today, the 5th day of Christmas. Let's see what we got. Maya, the Chariot reversed. So I know you've been doing a lot of traveling and maybe you have more traveling coming. But right now, this is about centering in. It's about spending time within yourself, wherever you are, to just be here now, like Ram Dass said, and not worry about being out there and what's going on out there, but what's going on in here with you. Okay, Puck, nice to see you here. Okay, here is your epiphany card. Ooh, Puck, you got the Five of Wands, and I love the Five of Wands in this deck. But we know that the Five of Wands can be an interesting card. Now, what we're looking for here is an epiphany, an aha moment. And here's what I get from this for you, that it's not one thing or the other, it's both or many. That if you're looking for a specific thing, a specific direction, a specific path, what you need is a bunch all together. You need to braid it all together. It's not choosing one over the other. It's about putting it all together. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Hey, Betsy, nice to see you. What's wrong with you? I have no idea what's wrong with you. So we're looking for an epiphany, an aha moment. What might your epiphany be, Betsy? Okay, let's see what we got here. Betsy, Five of Cups, here's your epiphany. You are looking at things that you have lost. You are looking at things perhaps with regret. You are recognizing that you can't have it all. You can only have part. And what you need to do is appreciate the part that you have. There's your tarot epiphany. Paul, nice to see you. He says, I'm still doing Native American and Wiccan spirituality thanks to your reading in 2003. Very good. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, Liz pulled the Ten of Pentacles for herself. What do you think about that? You know, that can mean a lot of things, but right now, I feel like I feel like the Epiphany on the Ten of Pentacles is recognizing all of your ancestors and all of your loved ones in spirit who are watching over you and helping you. Puck says Five of Wands absolutely makes sense. I'm combining many creative skills in a new personal business. Yes. Excuse me. And speaking to that, Puck, you know, sometimes they say pick one thing and do it well. Never listen to that advice. You do many things well. And this is specific to Puck, not to everyone. But for you, Puck, you do many things well. You have to weave them together. You have to braid them together to make your unique brand. Okay, very good. And what we're doing here today, of course, is the 12 days of Christmas. Every day during the 12 days of Christmas, I'm coming online live to pull cards to find epiphanies. So that's what we're looking for. So Joanne drew the Wheel of Fortune, but the two previous days were both the Three of Cups and with different decks. This is shaping up to be an interesting spread. Yes, indeed. And that's the thing. If you pull one card every day for 12 days, you're going to be beginning the year with a beautiful 12-card spread. So that is very interesting. And Joanne, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, I see so much potential. And of course, you know, maybe also attendance at some event at the casino, perhaps. Okay, Amy. So Amy got the Seven of Swords reversed, which is funny because I got the Seven of Swords. So it's like the universe is letting me know that I can hold my own truth to be self-evident for me rather than the truth lies in the unkind projections of others. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. And again, I'm not here to answer specific questions. If you are looking for a specific reading, you can give me a call. You can PM me here. You can text me, 561-655-1160. I am happy to make an appointment to work with you privately. Here we are doing Tarot Epiphanies. Okay, Michelle, so nice to see you. Okay. A card for Michelle, Epiphany card for Michelle. And it's funny, let's see. Deirdre, the card I got for you, you're working right now, but the card I got for you was you need to take some time to not be working. That's so funny. Okay. For you, Michelle, your Epiphany is the High Priestess. Recognize your own intuition. Recognize your own ability to see truth and recognize that you can see truth, but you don't have to say it. There are certain times it's probably better to keep your mouth shut. Okay. Hey, Lynn, nice to see you. Okay, a card for Lynn. This is your Epiphany for day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas. For Lynn, the Ace of Swords. Speak the truth, know the truth, do the truth, and you can see BS when it's there. So this is empowering you to know what you know and to not, I mean, we all need to question ourselves sometimes. But this comes up to say, oh, don't question yourself. You know the truth. Hey, Celeste, nice to see you here. Okay, Suzanne got her Morgan Greer cards out. You know how much I love Morgan Greer. I've got them right here. Queen of Swords. To me, this says I have the ability. Oh, I pulled the Princess of Swords for you, and you pulled the Queen of Swords. Oh, that is auspicious, isn't it? You have the ability to do the Princess of Swords stuff after all. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Hey, Christine Murray, very good. Glad to see you. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Here's your Epiphany. There may be something that you feel has been denied to you. You've been shut out, you've been kicked out, something like that. What you need to know is you didn't need or want to be there in the first place. You have opportunities, you have places to be, you have things to do, you are fine and you will be fine. Don't mourn what has closed to you. Those doors were closed for a reason. Eventually you will learn to celebrate that. I will tell you that is not always the way I interpret that card, but that is the epiphany that came to me for you about that card today. Okay, Maria, I will give you an epiphany card. I'm not answering questions today. I am just giving cards for an aha moment, an epiphany, in honor of the 12 days of Christmas. Okay. And what we have for you, Maria, is the Tower. This is a card that says that you have some difficult things. There is transition. And it is hard to know what is true, what to hang on to. Let it happen. It is difficult, but you will get through it. You will get to the other side of it. And there will be new information and new help and new hope. Do not give up. Stay strong. Sometimes the lightning that strikes the tower down is enlightening. Rapid, nice to see you. Happy New Year. I love you. Tradition, tradition, tradition. Yeah, there you go. Here we are doing the 12 days of Christmas. Looking for tarot epiphanies. Absolutely an interesting tradition. Okay, let's see. Hey, Nicola, nice to see you. Okay, here is a card for you. I am coming to the end of my available time. But let me get to as many people as I can. Nicola, here we go. You are the second person today to get the Princess of Swords. So, Nicola, this is about you knowing your truth, knowing your power. It may be about learning. For you, I feel like there is something you are learning or some knowledge you are embracing or have embraced. And it is a knowledge that will give you or has given you a specific path that you must follow. That's the epiphany I got for you. Let me know if that makes sense. Okay, very good. Let's see. Okay, and again, I am not answering specific questions. These are tarot epiphanies in honor of the 12 days of Christmas. Okay, Vicky. Here is a card for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nicola, did that make sense? It felt real strong to me, and I'm not even sure what it's about, but I hope you know. Okay, Vicky, the Two of Cups. This is such a good card for love. The epiphany here is to be a good partner to yourself. And if you do, be a good partner to yourself, you will have good partnerships with people around you. It is all about love, but do not try to be a partner with someone who is not capable of being a partner. Okay. Nicholas says, healing knowledge need to use. Okay, good. Makes sense. Okay, very good. So you guys, I want to thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow doing it again. We'll do it tomorrow in the morning, because I think some of us will indeed be busy tomorrow evening. And because of that, on New Year's Day, I'll probably be back somewhat later in the day. And we will do this every day. Oh, Celeste is here. I'm going to do a card for you too, Celeste, before I say goodbye. We're going to do this every day up to and including January 6th. Okay. And for those of you in the local area, on January 6th, I'm doing a community night. It's a free class. Bring your tarot deck. We are going to be not only predicting, but creating our vision and our prosperity for 2020. So please do come and join us. Okay, Celeste needs an epiphany. The Three of Cups, you need a drink. No, sorry. that could be either literal or figurative. But, I think this is interesting because you have sisters. And the Three of Cups, of course, shows three women. Very often we think of them as sisters. So there is something here about celebrating family and enjoying your family. But there is something more about just being able to celebrate. Celeste, there is so much going on in your life right now that you are not feeling celebratory about, that you're having a hard time mustering up enthusiasm. Make sure you have some fun. When I say you need to have a drink, I'm really just joking. What I mean to say, Celeste says I do need a drink. Yeah, I hear you. What I mean to say is that with everything you have to take care of and to do, you also need to take time out to have fun. There's your message. Okay. Very good, you guys. I want to thank you so much for being here. If you're watching an archive, thank you so much. We'll see you again tomorrow and every day through January 6th. And if you happen to be local, consider joining me here in my Palm City office the evening of January 6th as we work to predict and manifest and create the best 2020 ever. Well, the only 2020 ever, but the best 2020 possible. The best year ever. Thank you so much. Take good care. We'll see you again soon.